So, it's been a while since I video blogged. Not much else going on in life. And, I'll be honest, there have been times I've wanted to, but just never did. I don't know. Anyways, I guess maybe I had to have things add up. Things I wanted to talk about, things that were annoying me or pissing me off or whatever that you want to call it. Anyway, I was talking to a friend the other day, and she reminded me of something that annoyed me. Anyway, something that might seem minor, but major at the same time. It seems minor because it's not happening to me or anybody else that I know for a matter of fact. But we were talking about the news, and these parents that kill their kids, and they go to court, and they have this insanity plea, and they get let off because of it. Is it me, or is that just kind of stupid? I mean, if the person killed someone out of insanity for once, don't you think maybe they'll do it again? And yeah, I understand that maybe they'll go to a mental facility, but should it really make them not go to jail? I mean, so you can do anything and pretty much blame it on insanity? Yes. Now, while there are people that do have some mental problems, I just find it hard to believe that all of these people do. Although, yes, I do believe that you have to have some amount of mental issues in order to kill someone to begin with. I don't realize how, out there it is to say I did it because I was insane. I mean, there was one mother who believed her kids were evil and that God was telling her to kill them before they went to hell when they died. So she killed them while they were still young enough to go to heaven. Those are the points where my religion kind of gets a bad name. And I don't agree with it at all. So just so you know, not at all. There's no reason. Absolutely no reason to kill your kids. None. Sorry. I can't find a reason. And we won't even really get up on the subject of abortion. Or, you know what? Maybe we will. It's murder. No matter what you say, it's murder. I used to be one of those people that believed that, yes, it was murder, but if the mother's life is in danger, or let's say you were raped, then it's perfectly okay. Because, after all, it wouldn't do anything to you. You would be better off because of it. But then I read up more about abortion and talked to some more people and talked to people that have had it done, and they've pretty much told me they wouldn't do it again. They wish they had never done it to begin with. Because there have been so many cases of women getting abortions that have basically gone crazy. They've been traumatized and tortured by the thought of the fact that they killed their child. They've heard babies crying in the middle of the night. Even in the middle of the day. They've gotten so depressed that they've actually killed themselves over this choice. Someone told me online, that it's better to kill a child than put it up for adoption. Because that child, being adopted, will grow up with a sense of not being wanted. So we've got this huge problem. You kill a child or put it up for adoption and make it feel not wanted. I've known a couple people that have been adopted, and really, yeah, they kind of felt abandoned by their parents, but at the same time, they realized that the people that adopted them wanted them. So to me, that's a really lame excuse for an abortion, because the child will feel unwanted. So it's just kind of one of those things. I was also reading this book called Freakonomics that was talking about how most of the people that get abortions are in the lower class, or people that just don't want anyone to know that they got pregnant, can't afford it, etc., etc. And they were talking about how since abortion started, that the rate of crime has gone down. Because people born into this poverty level, basically, or what they call below poverty, grow up to be criminals. So, according to them, children that are going to be criminals or have the statistics to become criminals should be aborted because they'll grow up to be criminals. And it's okay to abort them or murder them. But someone that is of age, that has already been born, say they're 16, isn't allowed to be killed when they've done a criminal activity because that would be murder. So what you're telling me, what they're telling me, basically, in my theory, is that if they're not born yet, it's okay to kill. But if they are born, then it's not okay, and we have to figure something else out. Here's an idea. Education. Too many people just leave that aside. It's called have people go into those poverty-stricken communities and help. Have people that care go into those communities and have these kids, and help these kids out. Help them with their homework. Help them succeed in school. And also give the parents parenting classes. Teach them how to parent instead of just letting them go on their own and letting them fall by the wayside. Instead of things like welfare and food stamps, teach the parents how to work. Give them free childcare if they need it. But don't resort to killing off a generation simply because they're in line to be criminals. That's just my thought. But that's not all. I've got more to bitch about. Anyway, trying to think of what else, because there's videos and videos and videos of stuff that I can complain about. Parents, children, etc., etc.